Witt throws the basketball away.
Good pass.
Pass to Alden Ross, lays it up and in. Good assist by Ashton Ferguson.
Murray wants the ball. He's got it rolling to his left. Got some pressure, and he's down. What a
Dark horse for 14th region in the preseason, so we'll see what happens today.
Welcome to Veterans Memorial Gymnasium in West Liberty, Kentucky at Morgan County High School. I'm Chris Dickerson, along with Reggie Dickerson, Jonathan Keaton, Andy Bailey, and the rest of the MTTV Channel 2 sports television crew. We want to welcome you to boys 16th Region High School Basketball 62nd District matchup tonight as Coach Greg Atkins and the Elliott County Lions travels Route 7 into West Liberty to take on Coach Matthew Purry and the Morgan County Cougars. And Reggie, it's back to 62nd District action. We saw these teams back in December up in Sandy Hook, and the next thing you know, we're about 2/3 of the way through this regular season.
Yeah, time goes by pretty quick, and both these teams, Elliott County experienced a little bit of success early in the season, and as time went on, they've, the last few games have been tough and lost some close games and some important games. One to East Carter, one to West Carter, and we thought that they might have been the number one seed maybe in the district, but it looks like it's up for grabs, Chris. So we'll have to see what happens. These teams played once earlier. I believe the game wound up being a 15, 16 maybe point game on Elliott County's floor. So we'll see what happens here in Morgan County tonight.
Let's look at the starting lineups for the basketball game this evening. First, for Coach Greg Atkins and the Elliott County Lions, he'll start 6' sophomore number 11, Eli Griffith. 6'1" sophomore number 12, Cameron Adams. Adams averaging 13 points per game. Eli Griffith, 11.2. 6'1" senior number 15, Taylor Whitley, 10.2 points per game. 6'3" sophomore number 40, Nathan Sturgill. Sturgill, 2.8 points per game. And 6'3" senior number 50, Nathaniel Buckner. Nathaniel averaging 13.1 points per game and leads Elliott County in scoring. For Coach Matthew Purry and the Morgan County Cougars, 5'11" sophomore number 1, Alan Justice. Justice, the leading scorer for Morgan County, averaging 13.5 points per game. Their best shooter from the floor at 49.3%. 5'11" sophomore number 4, Connor Salyer. Connor averaging 2.7 points per game. 6'3" freshman number 13, Preston Hoskins. Preston averaging 11.2 points per game, and he leads the Cougars in rebounding at 7.6 rebounds per game. 5'10" sophomore number 21, Logan Spencer. Spencer averaging 10.7 points per game. And 6'1" senior number 22, Drew Linden. Linden averaging 2 points and 5.8 rebounds per game, rounds out the starting lineup for Coach Matthew Purry and the Morgan County Cougars. Again, for Elliott County, Eli Griffith, Cameron Adams, Taylor Whitley, Nathan Sturgill, and Nathaniel Buckner. And for Morgan County, Alan Justice, Connor Salyer, Preston Hoskins, Logan Spencer, and Drew Linden. That's your starting lineups. Morgan County's being introduced right now, and we're just about a minute away from getting this basketball game underway.
We've seen some wild games here, Chris, between Elliott and Morgan in the past.
We sure have.
Some of the best games that we've ever watched. I had a comment, a fella got a hold of me the other day and said, "You always right, the best high school game he's seen was Wolf and Breathitt the other night."
It was a good one.
It was a barn burner, that's for sure.
We want to thank Stephen Gullett for setting in for us on Tuesday evening over at Frenchburg. Sometimes life happens, and I couldn't be here Tuesday night. Steve, I appreciate it. You've done an excellent job, and hopefully somewhere down the road we can work a game together. This basketball game's underway. Buckner controlled the tip, and Eli Griffith walks the basketball into the front court. Elliott County on offense.
Morgan's in the 1-3-1 zone.
Buckner, 15-foot jumper, left wing, no good. And the rebound comes off to Morgan County's Drew Linden. Logan Spencer brings the basketball into the front court. First possession for Morgan County. Top of the circle, Allen Justice to Hoskins. Hoskins to Salyer, now in the corner to Spencer. Spencer brings it out in between the circles. Taylor Whitley will pick him up. He'll come to the right side now. Back to Salyer, top of the circle. Adams on him. Hoskins comes out on the right wing to take the basketball. Drives inside the lane. The ball's loose on the floor and picked up by Adams. So first turnover for Morgan County. Taylor Whitley passes it off. Shot up, no good by Sturgill. And the rebound comes off to Morgan County. Linden with the rebound, and into the front court comes Logan Spencer.
And I think Morgan tonight, Chris, just needs to limit possession, slow the game down. Good move by Justice.
Allen Justice shot up off the glass and in. His first 2 points for Morgan County.
I think the key for him is not to take bad shots. Just control the ball, limit the turnovers. And Morgan will have a chance. And for Elliott County, they're going to want to run up and down the floor.
Cameron Adams drives down on the block. Good pass to Buckner. He puts it up off the glass and in. So Buckner with the basket. Adams with the assist.
And I really like Adams' game, Chris. I think he's a fine young player. Excellent shooter. When he gets hot, he can burn it up.
He sure can. And in that first game in Sandy Hook, he was 5 for 7 from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, when he heats it up, buddy, he can stick it in the hole.
Cross-court pass, Justice drives in the lane, loses it on the floor, and the Elliott County foul, I believe, will be on Taylor Whitley, and it is. That's Whitley's first and the first team foul of the evening. And Morgan County will inbounds underneath their own basket. 2-2, this game tied, 5:44 left in the first period. Drew Hoskins with the basketball, comes top of the circle to Spencer. Elliott County in the 2-3 zone. Deep three, Hoskins, no good. Rebound comes off to Buckner.
It's a good look at the basket. He had a good look at it. Nothing wrong with taking threes. You got a good look at the basket.
Whitley, good pass to Sturgill. He tried to get it across to Buckner. It goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with Elliott County. And here early, Reggie, Elliott County's passing the basketball really good down on the block in the baseline.
Yeah, they're trying to beat it down. Looks like to.
Cameron Adams shot in and out, and the rebound comes off to Linden.
They're trying to get the ball down to Buckner, looks like, and that's a good strategy because Buckner's got a big height advantage on the rest of the team.
Spencer comes to Linden in the corner to Salyer. Back to Spencer. Now Hoskins comes out to get it in the right corner.
Hoskins got a height advantage on Griffith too, so Morgan County needs to try to exploit that.
Spencer drives down the left side of the lane, flips it up off the glass.
Almost.
No good. Rebound comes off to Sturgill for Elliott County. Whitley into the front court, gives it to Adams on the right wing, in the corner to Buckner. Eli Griffith inside the circle. Good pass, shot up off the glass and in. And Nathan Sturgill with his first 2 points and the assist for Eli Griffith. And Elliott County has their first lead at 4-2. 70-53 was the score the first time these two teams met. This game is starting off at a much slower pace than what that game was in Sandy Hook. Justice drives down in on the block. His shot's blocked out of bounds by Buckner, and it'll stay with Morgan County.
But, you know, that's all right, and that's what they got to do is penetrate, take the ball inside, hopefully make the Elliott County player foul.
Justice gets it to Hoskins in the corner. Clock down under 4 minutes now remaining in the first period. Spencer on the left wing was looking for Linden down on the post. Now he comes back in between the circle, gives it to Salyer. Salyer to Justice. Now Spencer has the basketball on the left wing. Hoskins, deep three.
Got
good.
it.
And that's a good sign for Morgan County.
Yeah, and he needs to have a big game for Morgan County to have any chance here.
5-4, Morgan County with a 1-point lead. Preston with his first 3 points of the evening.
And Chris, I got to tell you, this don't look like the same Elliott County team we watched earlier in the year. I don't know what has, of course, they got their point guards out.
Sturgill misses the 3 ball at the top of the circle. Buckner put it back up, no good, gets his own rebound.
Good move.
And the shot up in the paint and good by Nathan Sturgill.
Good move by Sturgill. He's got 4 early, and this playing time will help him tremendously.
6-5, Elliott County back on top. Third lead change of the game here already. Just a little over 5 minutes in. Justice drives in the lane, puts a shot up, no good. A lot of contact, and there'll be a foul called.
He got some body.
And this foul's on Nathaniel Buckner, the 6'3" senior, picks up his first foul. That's the second team foul on Elliott County. And 5'11" sophomore Allen Justice will go to the free throw line, where he shoots 44.4% on the season. Makes the first one. Parker Trusty, the 5'8" 8th grader, checks into the lineup for the first time this evening for Coach Matthew Purry's Cougars. Justice misses the second free throw. Linden had it in his hands.
Big rebound.
And Morgan County keeps the possession.
Oh, he threw it right in his hands.
Another Morgan County turnover, and Adams has it deflected out of bounds by Spencer.
Yep. Morgan was lucky that Elliott didn't score on that breakaway.
So Logan Spencer picks up the foul. That's his first and the first team foul.
So, Chris, we got 2:31 left here in the first quarter, and Morgan County's getting Elliott County into the game they want to play. Score 6-6, limited possessions.
Cameron Adams misses the first free throw. The 6'1" sophomore, 63.2% on the season.
And Elliott needs to get in a rhythm, and right now Morgan's keeping them from doing that.
Elliott County shooting 64.9% as a team as Adams splits the pair. That's his first point. And that puts Elliott County back on top, 7-6. 2:29 on a moving clock at Veterans Memorial Gymnasium in West Liberty.
Good cross-court pass.
Trusty on the left wing works it down to Justice. His shot up on the block, no good. Whitley deflected that, and Adams comes away with it. Cameron into the front court. Gets it down on the block to Buckner. Cross court, Eli Griffith. Back to Buckner. Buckner in the lane, spins, puts a shot up and in.
And that's what Elliott County's wanting to do. They want to attack quick.
Nathaniel Buckner with 4 points. And Elliott County has a 3-point lead, 9-6, as the clock winds down under 1:50 left here in the first period. Hoskins gets the basketball to Trusty on the left wing to Linden. On the block, his shot was blocked by Whitley. Gets it back, and that time he goes up and he's fouled. So the Elliott County fouls on number 50, Nathaniel Buckner, and that's 2 on him. 3 team fouls now on Elliott County. And Drew Linden, the 6'1" senior, will go to the free throw line where he shoots 25% on the season. Misses the first one. Morgan County shooting 58.2% from the charity stripe on the season as a team. As Connor Salyer checks back into the lineup for Morgan County. Linden misses them both. Elliott County turns the basketball over, and here comes Spencer. Pull up 15-footer blocked by Griffith. Griffith on the offensive end now for Elliott County.
Oh, good pass.
Flips a pass down to Sturgill, and he misses the shot on the block, but Nathan's fouled and will go to the free throw line. Morgan County fouls on number 22, Drew Linden. That's his first. It's the second team foul on Morgan County. And 6'3" sophomore Nathan Sturgill will go to the free throw line where he shoots 75% on the season. And he makes his first one. Elliott County's lead now 10-6. As Ryland Brickey, the 6-foot sophomore, checks in for Coach Greg Aggins' Elliott County Lions for the first time this season. Sturgill's second free throw's good, so Nathan makes them both. He has 6 points early in the basketball game, and Elliott County has a 5-point lead, 11-6.
Good defensive play by Sturgill. Almost intercepted that pass.
They just about had a turnover there.
Yeah.
Hoskins will inbound.
Morgan needs a bucket here now, Chris.
They've been stuck on 6 for a little bit here now as the clock goes down under a minute.
They've got Hoskins over here.
Spencer top of the circle to Salyer. On the left wing back to Spencer. He'll take the three, top of the circle, no good. Linden chased down the rebound.
Looks like he had his foot on the line.
And he stepped out of bounds, so it'll go over to Elliott County. As Parker Trusty checks back into the lineup for Morgan County. 11-6, Elliott County with a 5-point lead. They've scored the last 7 points.
Looks like they're going to wait here. No.
Ryland Brickey, 3-ball out of the corner.
Got it.
Good shot by Brickey.
Morgan County's going to take a 30-second here and try to set up a play for one last crack.
Coach Matthew Purry takes the 30-second timeout. 23.4 seconds is what we've got left in the first period. And this game was tied at 6, Reggie. And Elliott County now has a 14-point lead. Or has an 8-point lead at 14-6. Sturgill leads Elliott County in scoring with 6 points, Buckner with 4, and Ryland Brickey with 3. For Morgan County, Preston Hoskins has 3 points, and Allen Justice has 3 points for the 6 Morgan County points. They signaled a 30-second timeout, but they give a full timeout on the scoreboard. So the first 2 times these teams met back in December, both teams had 7 3-point field goals in the basketball game. Each team has 1 here in the first period. Hoskins has 1 for Morgan County. Ryland Brickey has a 3-point bucket for Elliott County. Here we go. The clock down to 20 seconds now as Spencer walks it into the front court. Preston Hoskins kicks it back out. Now they go to Justice. And they call him for over and back. So a turnover on Morgan County.
I thought the call might have been a little bit early.
I thought it was too.
I thought he was up in the air and trying to get rid of the basketball before he went.
That shot did not get off till after the buzzer, so we come to the end of the first period here at Veterans Memorial Gymnasium. Your score, Elliott County 14, Morgan County 6. And with Elliott County with an 8-point lead as we get ready to start the second period here at Veterans Memorial Gymnasium. It looks like we have Hoskins, Spencer, Justice, Trusty, and Linden on the floor for Morgan County. Brickey, Sturgill, Taylor Whitley, Cameron Adams, and Eli Griffith for Elliott County to start the second period.
That's got to happen.
Preston Hoskins with his second triple.
That's what's got to happen for Morgan, Chris. They got to make the defense collapse on the middle and kick it back out.
Eli Griffith's shot in the paint's up and good. That's his first 2 points. And the Elliott County lead is 7 at 16-9.
Good
pass from Spencer to Hoskins in the lane, and he's fouled and will go to the free throw line. And that foul will be on Ryland Bricky. For Elliott County, the 6-foot sophomore picks up his first foul. That's 4 team fouls now on Elliott County. And Preston Hoskins, the 6'3 freshman, goes to the free throw line. 72.7% on the season. Preston makes his first one.
These teams are young, and Morgan County's so young, Chris. And we watched the Asher boy play early in the first game, and I've tried to encourage not to get down. It's going to be a long season. There's no doubt for them, but if they'll hold this together in a couple of years, they're going to be tough.
Eli Griffith spins in the lane on Spencer, kicks it in the corner. Ryland Bricky's three's no good. Linden gets the rebound.
Here we go. Bucket here will get it close.
Hoskins into the front court, gives it to Trusty. Back to Hoskins in the corner. He tried to feed it back to Trusty, and they turn it over. And Whitley misses the free throw, but there was a lot of contact there, and the foul's called on Morgan County, and that's on Drew Linden. And the 6'1 senior picks up his second. 3 team fouls now on Morgan County as Taylor Whitley goes to the free throw line. 73.6% on the season. Taylor's Elliott County's best free throw shooter. He makes the first one. As Kyler Fannin checks into the lineup for Elliott County.
Elliott County's playing more guys than they normally play here tonight, too, Chris.
Taylor misses the second free throw.
But with Griffith out of the game, they got to do that. So I know Griffith wishes he could be playing tonight, but this is helping me.
Parker Trusty with the three, and that boy can shoot.
Yeah, that boy can shoot. We watched him play JV. He can put it up.
17-14, the lead down to 3 as Eli Griffith pulls up with an 8-footer, misses it, and Linden with yet another rebound for Morgan County.
3 ties the game here.
Spencer into the front court, spins in the lane, picks his dribble up back to Trusty. Trusty gives it to Spencer on the wing. Eli Griffith on him. Back to Trusty. He thought about that.
He's looking to put it up. He's not afraid to put it up.
Another Morgan County turnover as Cameron Adams lays it up off the glass and in. That's 3 points for Cameron. And the lead's back to 5, 19-14. Spencer with the basketball gives it to Justice. Justice between the circles, drives down the left side of the lane, scoops out off the glass and in. 5 points for Allen. And the lead's back down to 3, 19-16. Fannin drives in the lane. His shot up, no good. Basketball picked up by Bricky.
Oh, he took it from him.
And the jump ball's called as Drew Linden ties him up. And
sometimes there's some quick jump balls, aren't they?
They sure are. Connor Salyer checks back into the lineup for Morgan County, and Nathaniel Buckner's back into the lineup for Elliott County. Eli Griffith inbounds, floats it outside to Adams. Back to Griffith, 3 ball out of the left corner, no good. Rebound comes off to Hoskins. Spencer into the front court. Gives it back to Hoskins, fakes a 3, drives down the right side of the lane, floater off the glass, no good. Eli Griffith brings it into the front court. Spencer on him, down on the block. His shot up hits the bottom of the backboard, but they'll call a foul on Connor Salyer, I believe, and it is on Connor. That's his first. 4 team fouls now on Morgan County. Eli Griffith goes to the free throw line, 62.3% on the season for the 6-foot sophomore. And Eli misses the first one. Elliott County was 3 of 4 from the charity stripe in the first period. Morgan County was 1 of 4. He misses them both. Connor Salyer grabbed that rebound, gives it to Spencer, and he'll walk it into the front court. Spencer gives it to Hoskins in between the circles.
Wow.
3.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, can he shoot. That's 3 triples for him in the first half, and we're tied, folks.
That's a long one right there.
That's a 23 or 24 footer there.
Oh,
Buckner got away with an up and down. I think Fannin no look past Adams. He misses the shot, and Linden with the rebound.
I don't know if I've seen a three-point shot that long in the games we do here.
That was 3 or 4 foot behind the circle.
It was, yeah, maybe longer.
Hoskins has 11 points now to lead all scorers here. And this basketball game's tied. Morgan County looking for the lead.
Well, Morgan needs him to do that. That's what he's got to do. Now, I like this strategy right here. Not getting no hurry. You got a tie game. This game for them's got to go into the fourth quarter. They can't be down 20 going into the fourth. So
Preston Hoskins, 10-foot jumper, right side, no good, and the rebound comes off to Buckner. So Elliott County will try to regain the lead on this possession. Cross-court pass, Fannin out the corner, 3-ball, no good. Whitley had it, but Linden comes away with it. Spencer brings it into the front court. 3:25 on the moving clock in the second period. We're tied at 19-19.
I don't think I've seen Whitley. Has he put up a shot tonight, Chris?
No, I don't think he has. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. I don't think he's had a shot yet. Spencer gets it to Justice. He'll fire up a 3 off the back of the arm. And the long rebound came away to Adams, and he gets it to Griffith. Eli into the front court. Good pass to Buckner. Spins in the lane, and he travels. One step too many for Buckner. Second turnover for Elliott County.
He had the wide open layup.
And Parker Trusty checks back into the lineup for Morgan County as Connor Salyer goes to the bench. Trusty in the left corner. The basketball goes out of bounds off of Parker, so it'll go over to Elliott County.
Wow.
5 turnovers for Morgan County now in this first half. Fannin gives it in the corner to Buckner. 3-ball up and
got
good.
it.
Nathaniel with his first triple. That's 7 points for Buckner. And Elliott County back on top by 3, 22-19. Justice in the lane. Puts it up off the glass and in. 7 points for Justice. And the lead down to 1, 22-21. Griffith, 12-foot jumper. Good.
Got it.
Eli Griffith has 4. And Elliott's leads back to 3, 24-21.
I'm watching his brother on the bench. He's trying to help coach tonight. He wants to be in there.
You know he does. Spencer spins on Griffith, kicks it back to Trusty. Trusty comes near side. Hoskins triple.
Got it.
Preston with 3 triples in the third period. And we're tied again at 24. Coach Greg Atkins will take a timeout. Or actually, Morgan County does. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here, Reggie, and we'll see if they make this a full timeout again.
We got a new ball game here.
We've had 4 ties and 4 lead changes here in the first half. We're tied at 24 right now. Biggest lead of the game was 14-6. Elliott County led by 8 points.
Yeah, Morgan County's fought back and done a great job.
They sure have.
But Chris, once again, Elliott County is not playing with the intensity that we've seen them play with earlier in the year. We done some games, and I thought there was a chance they was maybe a top 4, in the region, but and maybe Coach Atkins, he always gets it together. Seems like at tournament time, so we'll see what happens the remainder of the season.
Well, this team has a completely different dynamic to it with Gatlin Griffith out.
It sure does.
They play the slower.
Well, he's the floor general.
Yeah, they play the slower pace. You've got Eli having to play point guard now, which he's not used to playing either. Buckner out of the corner, 3-ball. Good.
Got it. That's 2 in a row for him.
Back-to-back 3 balls for Buckner. He has 10 points now to lead Elliott County in scoring, and the Lions have a 3-point lead as we wind down under 1:20 left in the first half. Fannin picks up Trusty. Trusty comes near side, gives it to Hoskins with Adams on him. Hoskins drives inside the circle, now backs out. Gives it to Spencer. Spencer right side of the lane. Back top of the circle to Justice. The clock down under a minute.
I like this. I think they ought to try to take the last shot of this half.
Preston Hoskins drives in, lane out, ball danced all over the rim and come out. Hoskins got the rebound, but now they turn it over. Griffith misses the shot in the lane, and Spencer comes away with the rebound. Hoskins will try it again. This time he'll make it. His runner on the left side of the lane. And it's 27-26. The lead's down to 1. Clock down under 25 seconds now. Fannin, long 3 ball, right wing, no good. Rebound Spencer.
They can take a lead with a bucket here at the half.
10 seconds. Eli Griffith takes it away from him.
Yeah, he picked his pocket. That's a good defensive play.
Good pass to Buckner. Shot up off the glass and in. Eli Griffith with the assist. Buckner with the basket. And we come to halftime here at Veterans Memorial Gymnasium. Your score, Elliott County 29, Morgan County 26. It's halftime in this 62nd district matchup. The Elliott County Lions with a 29-26 lead over Morgan County. And let's take a look at some of the unofficial statistics in the first half. First, scoring for Elliott County. They were led by Nathaniel Buckner with 12 points, 6 points for Nathan Sturgill, 4 points for Eli Griffith, 3 points each for Cameron Adams and Ryland Brickey, and 6 points for Nathan Sturgill. Rounds out the 29 points in scoring for Elliott County. For Morgan County, they were led in scoring by Preston Hoskins. He led everybody on the floor in the first half with 16 points for Preston, 7 points for Allen Justice, and 3 points for Parker Trusty. Rounds out the 26 points in scoring for Morgan County. From the free throw line in the first half, both teams shot 50%. Elliott County was 4 of 8. Morgan County was 3 of 6. Elliott County with 3 3-point buckets in the first half. Nathaniel Buckner had 2 of those back-to-back in the second period. And Ryland Brickey deep out of the left corner in the first period, the other 3-point bucket for Elliott County. For Morgan County, they had 5 3-point buckets in the first half, and 4 of those, forget the hat trick, Preston Hoskins had 4, and all of them in the first half. And Parker Trusty with the other 3-point bucket for the 5 3-point baskets for Morgan County. Rebounding was in favor of the Cougars, 14-12 in the first half. Morgan County committed 7 turnovers to 2 for Elliott County. We had 4 lead changes and 4 ties. Elliott County's largest lead was 8 points at 14-6. Morgan County's largest lead was 3 at 24-21. Elliott County outscored Morgan County 14-6 in the first period. Morgan County returned the favor, outscoring Elliott County in the second period 20-15, and thus our 29-26 score as we're down under 2 minutes before the start of the second half. Back here at Morgan County High School, the second half just underway. Hoskins, Spencer, Justice, Linden, and Salyer on the floor to start the second half for Morgan County. Cameron Adams, Taylor Whitley, Buckner, Eli Griffith, and Nathan Sturgill on the floor for Elliott County to start the second half. Spencer drives in the lane, his shot up off the glass, no good.
That's a good drive.
And we'll have a foul on Elliott County.
Now, Chris, Morgan here in the second half, they've got not getting a rush. The shots are coming. They're getting people open. And what they done in the first half, they was able to take Elliott out of their game. So they need to continue just what they were doing. We know Elliott County wants to get in a run up and down the floor game. And that's what Morgan's got to try to keep them from doing. Oh, they hit hard.
So Spencer splits the free throws. He was a 59.4% free throw shooter on the season. He made 1 of 2. That's his first point of the evening. And it's 29-27. Elliott County will get the basketball on the alternating possession, and Eli Griffith will walk it into the front court. Cameron Adams on Hoskins, drives down the left side of the lane, scoop shot off the glass.
Pretty shot.
Good shot by Cameron. He has 5 in the game now. And the lead's 4, 31-27.
I'm still amazed that the Elliott County's not getting the ball down to Sturgill, too.
Justice gets it in the corner to Linden. Linden comes back out top of the circle, Spencer. Connor Salyer drives in the lane, kicks it to Linden. Hoskins in between the circles. Gives it back to Spencer.
Morgan County's being patient, Chris. That's key. When the basketball's in their hands, Elliott County can't score. So get the good shot. Elliott County wanting to get up and down the floor.
Hoskins fakes the three, drives in the lane, kicks it back out to Spencer. Right wing three ball, no good. Rebound Whitley.
That's all right. They got a good look at it. Took off about a minute off the clock.
Taylor into the front court, looks over to Coach Atkins for instructions, has it in between the circles, and gives it back to Eli Griffith.
You can really tell Elliott's missing their floor general. You can really tell that.
Whitley spins, picks his dribble up, 10-foot jumper,
There it is.
good. Taylor Whitley with his first field goal. He has 3 in the game now, and the lead 6, 33-27. Hoskins to Justice, 3-ball left corner, in and out. Rebound comes off to Buckner. Buckner to Griffith, Eli into the front court. Clock down under 6 minutes. Griffith gives it to Adams in between the circles. Hoskins picks him up. Adams fall away 3, good. And Cameron Adams heating up for Elliott County.
That's the last thing Morgan County needs is for Cameron to get.
He has 8 points in the game. Elliott has their biggest lead of 9, and we have a full timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 5:39 left in the third period. 36-27 Elliott County, and we'll be right back. They led Elliott County in scoring per game coming into this game tonight. He's at 13.1 points. He's got 12 points. Cameron Adams right behind him at 13 points per game, and Cam's getting heated up. He's had 5 here in the third period, has 8 for the game.
Griffith.
Eli Griffith steals it, lays it up off the glass in, count it, and the foul will be on Allen Justice.
And just like that, Elliott's out to a 9-point lead.
So Eli Griffith will go to the free throw line, try to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play. He has 6 points now in the game. Elliott's leads 11. And Griffith shooting 62.3% on the season. Elliott County 64.9% as a team. Griffith misses that. And they'll get an over-the-back call, I believe, on Sturgill, and that is what they call. So Nathan gets his second foul, and the second team foul on Elliott County as Morgan County comes into the front court. Hoskins runner, no good, rebound Whitley. And this is what Morgan County don't need, Reggie, is a long dry spell here.
No, and Elliott's able right now to run up and down the floor. And Morgan County's rushed the last 2 or 3 shots.
And look at this basketball. Nathaniel Buckner lays it on the rim. It stays there.
Jump ball, possession, good.
So the possession error points to Morgan County. Well, we know one thing, Reggie. That rim is level.
It's level. There's no doubt about that.
4:50 on the clock. It's moving. Morgan County comes into the front court trailing by 11. They need a bucket here on this trip. Spencer gets it to Linden in the corner looking for Justice. Now gets it to Hoskins in the corner to Justice. Justice drives in the lane, puts his shot up over Griffith, bounces around, no good. And Buckner gets the rebound.
Buckner had good position that time for the rebound.
Eli Griffith will walk it in between the circles. Spencer will come out to pick him up. Gives it to Whitley on the left wing. Whitley to Buckner down on the block with Hoskins on him. Cross court Sturgill. Fake the 3.
Good pass.
Gives it to Buckner, and they'll call him for the travel. Third turnover for Elliott County. And again, Morgan County will have the basketball and try to cut this lead to single digits on this possession. It was 29-26 at halftime, but Elliott County's outscored Morgan County 9-1 here to start the third period. Good pass from Sager to Linden. That shot's blocked, and Drew will go to the free throw line. And the Elliott County foul will be on Whitley, and that's Taylor's second. 3 team fouls on Elliott County. And the 6'1 senior Drew Linden will go to the free throw line where he shoots 25% on the season. And he misses his first one.
I'll tell you what, though, he's beaten battled inside. Drew has. He's beaten
sure
banged
has.
inside and got some big rebounds from Morgan County.
Linden misses them both, and the rebound comes off to Hoskins. Parker Trusty checked back into the lineup for Morgan County. And Cameron Adams will inbounds for Elliott County. Eli Griffith will bring it into the front court. 3:45, the clock moving here at Veterans Memorial Gymnasium, 38-27. Elliott County with an 11-point lead. Turnaround jumper, Buckner off the back of the arm, no good. Trusty with the rebound. Parker into the front court. Good pass to Linden, his shot up off the glass, no good, and the rebound comes off to Whitley.
It was a good pass.
Taylor into the front court. Kicks it back to Adams. Adams thought about the three. Now he gives it back to Griffith. Griffith with Spencer on him. Eli gets it to Whitley. Whitley drives on Justice, spins in the lane, 5-foot turnaround, no good. Rebound comes off to Spencer. Spencer in the lane, spins, kicks it back to Justice. 15-foot jumper, no good. Rebound Eli Griffith. Taylor Whitley gets it to Buckner, back to Cam Adams, 3-ball, no good. Back tip, and Eli Griffith keeps it alive for Elliott County. He'll reset the offense. Adams loses the basketball. Justice picked it up, and there'll be a loose ball foul called on Taylor Whitley of Elliott County. So that's the third foul on Taylor. That's 14 fouls on Elliott County.
Taylor looks like he's hurt on that play, too.
He hit the floor hard, Rick.
Yeah, I believe he hit his knee.
Spencer into the front court for Morgan County. Eli Griffith on him. He comes near side, gives it to Trusty. 3-ball up, no good. Linden really battling on the board.
He's battling on the board.
Sturgill came away with it, but Linden was right in the middle of that. Sturgill on the left wing. Linden picks him up, gives it to Griffith. Comes near side, Taylor Whitley. Clock down under 2 minutes now left in the third period. Buckner backs Trusty into the lane, turnaround jumper, good. Buckner with 14 points now. And the lead's 13, 40-27. 11-1, Elliott County's outscored Morgan County here in the third period. Spencer drives in the lane, and he'll go to the free throw line and shoot two as he's fouled on the scoop shot. And that's 3 fouls on Nathan Sturgill, the 6'3 sophomore, and he's got all 3 of those here in the third period. So Spencer goes back to the free throw line. He split a pair just a few minutes ago. 59.4% on the season, makes the first one. 40-28, the lead down to 12. That stopped an 11-point Elliott County run. And Nick Martin checks into the lineup for Elliott County. Second free throw's up and good. So Spencer makes them both. And the lead's cut to 11, 40-29. They had the numbers backwards online on Elliott County's roster. That's Martin, number 4 is. Had him listed as Tyler Phantom. That's Nick Martin.
He threw a bad pass and got away with it.
3-ball Buckner, left wing, no good. Rebound comes off to Adams, and he saves it into Griffith.
Good save.
Griffith drives in the lane, turnaround jumper up, no good. And Hoskins with the rebound. And the clock winds down to 50 seconds as Spencer comes into the front court. Morgan County with 3 points in the third period, all of them from the free throw line. Spencer in the lane, he shot up, no good, off his own knee, out of bounds. It'll go over to Elliott County.
Well, Morgan County, the first half, what did Hoskins put in? 16, 18?
He had 16 points in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't touched the ball much in his third quarter, and that's that's the guy that got to get the ball to.
Martin drives down in the lane, spins. His shot's blocked by Linden. Picked back up by Buckner, and he puts it up off the glass and in. So Nathaniel with 16 points. And Elliott's lead 13, 42-29.
Lyndon's done a good job beating and banging down other
He's
guys.
a super defender and a rebounder,
He sure
I'll tell
is.
you that.
Yeah, he is.
Hoskins gives it to Linden. Far side to Justice. Clock down to 5 seconds now.
Big height advantage.
Ball's
for Buck.
deflected. Look at Parker Trusty. Picks it up in the lane, puts a shot up, no good. And that's the end of the third quarter here at Veterans Memorial Gymnasium. Your score going into the fourth quarter, Elliott County 42, Morgan County 29, and we'll be back right after this. Elliott County outscored Morgan County 13-3 in the third period. They lead by 13, 42-29 as we go to the fourth quarter. Nathaniel Buckner leads Elliott County in scoring with 16 points. Preston Hoskins matches that with 16 for Morgan County. He's their leading scorer. Eli Griffith, Adams, Martin, Sturgill, and Buckner on the floor to start the fourth period for Elliott County, and Nathan Sturgill hits the three ball, gives him 9 in the game, and Elliott County's lead 16. Spencer Trusty Linden has the basketball now. Salyer and Hoskins on the floor to start the fourth period for Morgan County. Hoskins with the basketball. Cam Adams on him. Picks his dribble up. Gives it to Salyer. Salyer back to Hoskins. Deep three right in front of the bench. No good. And the rebound came off to Martin for Elliott County. Elliott County with 23 rebounds now. They lead the rebounding 23-18 as we start the fourth quarter. Three ball Martin. No good. Hoskins comes away with the rebound for Elliott County. Preston brings it into the front court where Adams picks him up. He drives him inside the circle to the corner. Now comes back out. Gives it to Salyer. Salyer near side. Trusty three ball. Left wing. Good.
Got it.
Parker with his second triple. Love to watch that kid shoot. He has 6.
He's not afraid to put it up.
And the lead's 13, 45-32. Buckner on the right wing with the basketball for Elliott County. Gives it to Martin. Left wing to Griffith. Griffith with Spencer on him. Comes back to Sturgill. He'll try another three. Misses that one. And it goes out of bounds over to Morgan County. As Taylor Whitley checks back into the lineup for Elliott County for Martin. And Nick Martin's give Elliott County some good minutes here this evening.
He sure has, Chris. He sure has.
Spencer walks it into the front court. The clock winds down under 6:15 now left in the game. And Morgan County down 13 points. Buckner lays it up and in off of the Morgan County
I don't know the ruling on that, but the referee was standing out of bounds when the basketball hit him.
If he was standing out of bounds, it should have been out of bounds.
That's what I thought, but I wasn't for sure about the rules.
In any
on
event,
that.
they give Morgan County a turnover on. And the lead's 15 for Elliott County. Trusty to Hoskins. Long three.
Got
Good.
it.
Boy, these boys can shoot. 19 points now for Hoskins.
Full timeout, Chris.
And the lead's 12, 47-35. A full timeout here at Veterans Memorial Gymnasium. We'll take it with them when we come back to Morgan County. Elliott County up by 12, 47-35.
Yeah, Chris, remind everybody to tune in tomorrow night. We got a good one. Morgan girls and the Ashland Tomcat girls.
The Ashland Kittens comes
I'm sorry. They are kittens. I forgot about
to
that.
Morgan County, and that should be a dandy basketball game. I'm looking forward to that.
It'll be a heck of a game.
Buckner in the paint gives it to Griffith, and the clock down to 5:30 now. Elliott County with a 12-point lead. Now they're in no hurry.
Yeah, they're going to try to eat a little clock here and get a good shot. A much improved Morgan County team since the first game we had, Chris.
They certainly are. And again, they've got Allen Justice back from injury now.
Yeah.
That's made them look totally different, a lot better. And Elliott County without their point guard here tonight. Eli Griffith spins on Spencer, and they'll call the foul, I believe, on Logan Spencer. That's his second. And that's the first team foul of the second. That's the second team foul on Morgan County. Griffith brings it inbounds to Adams. Adams drives in the paint. He got away with a walk.
They've called jump ball.
And the possession error will give it to Morgan County, but I thought he got away with a walk, too.
Yeah, it looked like he might have took one too many steps.
Morgan County gets the basketball, so they try to cut into this 12-point lead. They could cut it to 9 with a 3. Justice, 15-foot jumper, left side of the elbow, no good. Buckner with the rebound. And Eli Griffith walks it into the front court. 4:35 now, and the clock continues to roll. Sturgill gives it to Griffith. Griffith with Spencer on him. To Whitley on the far left wing. Justice on Whitley. Whitley drives inside the circle, kicks it to Sturgill in the corner. Gets it back to Eli Griffith. Griffith with Spencer still on him as he comes in between the circle. Clock down to 4 minutes now. Sturgill drives down on the block, spins. His shot over Sawyer blocked by Linden, and they'll call Sturgill for the foul. And that was a frustration foul there.
Yeah, it was.
It's 4 fouls on Nathan. And it's 3:56 mark. Morgan County will bring the basketball into the front court, trailing by 12.
They need a bucket here. Had to be a foul, yeah.
Spencer goes to the floor.
I'll get Griffith, looks like, with a foul.
Fouls on Eli. That's his first one. So Logan Spencer goes to the free throw line. He was 3 of 4 from there in the third period. And he misses the front end of the one. Whitley grabs the rebound.
That's a big one and blunt bonus, too. Morgan needed them free throws.
Whitley with the basketball gives it to Sturgill. Sturgill fakes a 3, gives it back to Whitley. And they're just running time.
Yeah, they are. Well, now that's that weave that they run most of the times. Oh, good pass.
Whitley in the lane, shot up off the glass and in by Sturgill. But Whitley made that bucket there with the pass. 11 points for Sturgill now. Big game for Nathan.
Good assist.
49-35, the lead 14. Sawyer on the left wing, drives down on the block, kicks it back to Hoskins. Hoskins fall away 15 foot, good. Preston with 21 now. And it's 49-37. Morgan County picks up a little bit of pressure. Cam Adams brings it into the front court. Taylor Whitley drives around Justice in the lane. 6-foot floater, good.
Pretty
Whitley
move.
with 5 points.
Pretty basketball move.
And the lead's 14, 51-37. Hoskins misses a 12-foot jumper to the left of the circle, but he'll be fouled. And if that foul's on Nathan Sturgill, it is. That's 5 on him. And all 5 of them here in the second half.
And Nathan's giving some good minutes tonight. Coming off the bench, he come in and play for Griffith, and Coach Aggins looks like he's pleased with what he done tonight.
Preston Hoskins misses his first free throw. Yeah, Nathan Sturgill fouled out with 11 points, so he started tonight in place of Gatlin Griffith.
Yeah, he really
11 points, a good game.
Yeah, he really contributed tonight.
Both free throws missed, and Elliott County comes into the front court now. Taylor Whitley drives in the lane again, sidestep, shot up off the glass and in. Whitley with a good shot there, 9 points in the game for Taylor.
Once again.
And Spencer's fouled on the floor before the shot. So Logan Spencer will go back to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. That foul's on Eli Griffith. (53-37), Elliott County with a 16-point lead as Parker Trusty checks back into the lineup for Morgan County. Drew Linden goes to the free throw line. And he misses the front end of the 1-and-1. And he's 0 of 5 from the free throw line in this game as Taylor Whitley comes into the front court. Taylor spins in the lane, and that foul will be on Connor Sawyer, I believe. And it is. That's his second.
His second, team third.
And Taylor Whitley will walk to the free throw line, the 6'1 senior, shooting 73.6% on the season. Elliott County's best free throw shooter coming into this game. Taylor makes the first one. 8 points now for Whitley. 17-point lead as Ryland Breaky checks into the lineup for Buckner. Taylor makes them both. So he has 9 points now in the game. And Elliott County's lead, 55-37, 18 points. Salyer misses the 3 ball. Linden gets the rebound.
Oh, they had Whitley wide open of the basket there.
They get him this time.
Yeah.
Taylor makes the bucket in the lane.
He's had about 8 in a row, hasn't he?
He's got 8 here in the fourth quarter, 11 for the game.
Quiet all game, and I think it was more or less them just not going to him more than him.
Spencer drives in the lane.
Move.
His shot up off the glass and in. 5 points for Spencer.
They're going to get Spencer with the foul here, too.
His third, team four.
So Spencer picks up his 3rd foul. That's 4 team fouls now on Morgan County. And Whitley will inbounds the basketball. Gets it into Adams. Clock down under a minute now.
Looks like they might. I don't know. Every time I say
Every time
it, looks
you
like
say
they're
that,
going to try
they
to hold
score.
the ball. They shoot
They
the
shoot,
thing.
but it does look like they're trying to hold it.
Say hello to my good buddy Larry Benton tonight. He watches all the games. I see him down at McKenzie's when I stop and get a fish sandwich. Hope you're doing good, Larry. He loves high school basketball and loves high school sports.
That's going to be your final score, it looks like. The final 10 seconds ticks off this clock here at Veterans Memorial Gymnasium. Both teams already shaking hands. And as the buzzer sounds, your final score here in West Liberty, Elliott County with an 18.57-39 victory over Morgan County. We'll go back to the studio for a few commercials, and I'll be back with the unofficial statistics and to wrap this game up right after this. Well, Elliott County won the first game between these two teams in the first matchup of the season, December the 14th in Sandy Hook by 17 points, 70-53. And they win the second game of the season against Morgan County here in West Liberty this season by 18 points here this evening, 57-39. They broke open what was a close game at halftime. Elliott County held a 3-point lead, 29-26, and they outscored Morgan County by 15 points in the second half, 28-13, to pull away from Coach Matthew Purry's Morgan County Cougars. Let's take a look at some of the final unofficial statistics first. In individual scoring for Elliott County, they were led in scoring by Nathaniel Buckner. Buckner had 18 points for Elliott County. He was one of 3 lines in double figures. Nathan Sturgill had 11, Taylor Whitley with 11, Cameron Adams with 8, and Eli Griffith with 6 to round out the scoring for Elliott County of 57 points for Morgan County. They had 39 points on the evening, and 21 of those were scored by Preston Hoskins. Allen Justice had 7. Parker Trusty with a pair of 3 balls had 6 in the game, and Logan Spencer with 5. All 5 of those came in the second half to round out the 39 points in scoring for Morgan County. From the charity stripe this evening, Morgan County shot 6 of 11 for the basketball game for 54.5%. Elliott County was 6 of 11 from the free throw line for 54.5%. Morgan County was 6 of 16 from the free throw line in this game for 37.5%. Elliott County with 5 3-point buckets in the game. Morgan County with 7 3-point baskets in the game. 4 of those by Preston Hoskins. And Parker Trusty had a pair of 3 balls for Morgan County. Actually, Preston Hoskins wound up with 5. He had 4 3 balls in the first half and 5 in the second half. Rebounding was in favor of Elliott County for the game, 26-20. Morgan County committed 11 turnovers to 3 for Elliott County. Again, individual scoring, Nathaniel Buckner with 18, Nathan Sturgill and Taylor Whitley with 11 points each, Cameron Adams with 8, Eli Griffith with 6, and Ryland Brickey with 3 to round out the scoring for Elliott County. For Morgan County, Preston Hoskins with 21 points led all scorers in the game, 7 points for Allen Justice, 6 for Parker Trusty, and 5 for Logan Spencer. We had 4 lead changes and 4 ties in this game. Again, the final score, 57-39. Elliott County wins by 18 points here at West Liberty. With the victory, Elliott County improves to 11-6 on the season, 7-5 in 16th region play, and they go to an even 500, 2-2 in 62nd district play. They hold down the number 3 seed, and they now have a 2-game lead over Morgan County, who falls to 0-4 in 62nd district play with this loss here this evening. Elliott County will be back in action on Saturday evening when the Greenup County Musketeers travel from Lloyd up to Sandy Hook. They come calling to Rick Mays Gymnasium to take on Elliott County at 7:30 on Saturday evening. Morgan County I've got everything backwards here this evening. That's Morgan County will be back in action on Saturday evening against Greenup County here at Morgan County High School. They play Greenup County at 7:30. Elliott County will be back in action next Tuesday, February the 1st, as they travel to Olive Field for another 62nd district matchup as they take on the West Carter Comets, and that game will tip at 7:30 as well. Morgan County with a loss here this evening falls to 2-15 on the season. They've now lost 5 straight. They fall to 2-8 in 16th region play and 0-4 in 62nd district action. We want to thank our sponsors again this evening: Appalachian Wireless, Bank of the Mountains, Caney Valley Propane, Commercial Bank, First National Bank, Ison Insurance, John D. Lewis Jr., Elliott County Attorney, Stanifer Builders, Travis Trimble Realtor, the Citizens Bank, and Woodman Life. That's our sponsors for the game this evening. I'm Chris Dickerson, and wherever you've joined us at across our viewing area this evening at Elliott, Menifee, Morgan, Wolf, and parts of Bath County, we hope you've enjoyed this 62nd district matchup in which Elliott County came out victorious over Morgan County. We'll be back on the air right here again in West Liberty tomorrow evening at 7:30 is the tip time. 7:15 we'll be on the air for a good 16th region girls matchup between the Ashland Kittens traveling in from the 64th district to take on the Morgan County Lady Cougars. So until tomorrow evening, wherever you may be, we hope you have a good evening. Take care, stay warm, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow night in West Liberty. Good night, everyone.